Hello everybody, this is Tim with the Nintendo Dads. We are doing a live stream of me playing Balatro. A let's play, if you will, of this roguelike card deck builder poker game. It's out there in the US eShop. I'm playing it on the Nintendo Switch, so it's out there on the eShop for $15 right now. It just came out. I've been playing it for several days now, hooked on it. Hook, line, and sinker. But the key to this game is basically synergies. All about synergies and trying to score as many points as possible to beat the ante bosses. And ante as in ante up, betting type things, and not your auntie, an uncle. All right, but anyways, so hollering out or shout out to everybody who's stopping by so far. I see there's 4 people already in, at least on Twitch. Anybody else who's out there on the other channels, I can't see those numbers, unfortunately. So, but I thank you for popping in, and I'm gonna get started here on my first run. I'm trying to do as many runs as I can. I learned some new tricks, so I want to try them out. I want to try to focus on styles of play using my planets, if you will, because you get planet cards that help boost your scores. And then I also want to be able to build up some jokers that'll help me go that route. So right now I've been focusing on the red deck. When you're playing, you can go play with different decks that give you different buffs. Like this one, you get right off the bat, you get +1 discard every round. I think you start with 3, and then this boosts it to 4. This one is a blue deck. It'll give you 1 more hand to play every round. I think, again, this time you start with 4, but I think you get 5, or maybe it's 3 and you get 4. It seems like I'm getting 4 and 4 here, so that's why I'm assuming they're both 1 is 4 and 1 is 3, and without that. Or you can do the yellow deck when you start, because then you start off with $10. So actually, I want to start with red. I was thinking maybe yellow, but I'm going to do it with red because hopefully I can get to ante 8, beat it up ante 8 on red deck, and then that will allow me to unlock some of the other things down here. So just starting off simple. All right, so I'm going to do that and start to play. So there are a ton of great videos out there from people who know what they're doing with this game and explaining how to play it. As short as 10 minutes in some cases, and as long as 2 hours in other cases, to show you how to play. During the time I'm streaming this, it's just to be, playing and having fun. And also maybe people stop by and maybe want to give me tips if they're playing. That'd be great. But also I can show off a little bit of what I've learned along the way. So, all right. So Balatro is again a roguelike poker game, and you gotta get up the tiers. So in this case it is, let's see, can I show here stats, card stats, no consumables, planets. So these are showing all the different things I've used, but I think it's better if I just explain it along the way. All right, so let's go with the first run. I'm going to select it. I have the opportunity. What I got to do is beat the score. It's not coins, but chips. I have to beat the chips. There's 300 chips in this one. I have to beat the chips, which is 300 in this one. And then I also get a reward of gold to help me to buy power-ups throughout my run. And you got to start over each and every time. So there's nothing that carries over I have to start all over. So this is my first run. We'll go from there. All right, so what I'm gonna do is, so I got I'm allowed to discard up to 4 times, as many cards as I want, but the best thing to do is get rid of as much as you can, so you can try to build the best hand, and then I can submit up to 4 hands. So this is the first run. I don't have any buffs right now because I have to earn some money to be able to buy some. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of my low cards. I don't see any synergies here with the cards, so, but I could do straight 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could do that right off the bat, even though they're all low cards. So, and there is a pair. So again, we're using poker terms here. And right now I've got all my levels are starting out, so, but this kind of gives you an idea of what they are. You got straight flush, 4 of a kind, full house, flush, straight, 3 of a kind, 2 pair, high card. You don't have to know what these are right off the bat. You'll learn as you're playing, but it's easier to play if you know how to play poker and what these all mean. All right, so let's play this. $50 times 4. So as you can see there, I got the score. If you can see the straight line right in the middle, you get 30. When you have a straight, you get at least 30 chips times 4, which is the multiplier. The red is the multiplier, the blue is the chips. So that calculates all of your chips, and then if you get buffs or the jokers that give you more multipliers, or cards that give you multipliers, then that'll go on the red side, and then of course that boosts your scores. So we're going to build that up hopefully along the way. And look at this, we got a flush right here off the bat, so we're going to do that in the second hand. So played 2 hands and got this done. The goal also is to try to win on the first hand, because if you do, you get to earn more money. See, I got 2 remaining hands, so I won $5. When you are playing this in handheld, it is touchscreen, so on the Switch, and I imagine probably the same thing on Steam Deck if you're playing it there, but it is touchscreen capable, which is cool. All right, so we get to go to the shop. We got $9, as you can see over here on the left, and I get to buy some buffs. So most games I've been playing, I've been going for straights. So what I try to do is you can use some of these planets to help boost your runs, so, or at least these levels. So right now I have level 1, as you can see on the left side of this chart, level 1 on all of these. I can use a planet to boost that level, which would then boost up. If I get a straight, for example, then it'll go up to X amount of chips and X amount of multipliers. So in this case, I'll get, it'll boost 20 chips and 3 multipliers. So I'm going to do this. Actually, I meant to do that right now. So we're going to add that right now. That boosts that up over there, and I'm hitting the minus button to see the run info. So see, right in the middle of the straight is now level 2, and now I get 50 chips and 7 multipliers for getting a straight. So all the points that I rack up when I've got a straight will go added to the 50 points or chips, and then any other multipliers will add on top of the 7, and then that will give me the higher score. All right, let's see, what's this other card? This is one of the jokers. This is what I can get at the top. If you see at the top of the field, I have 2 empty fields. It says 0/5 in the bigger grayed out area there, and then there's a 0/2 on the right. It's a little bit smaller rectangle over there. The bigger grayed out area is where all the jokers go. The smaller one is where all of the planets and or tarot cards go. And we'll get to that and what they do once we start seeing some of those. Hey Nefrendo, how's it going? Do you need to remove an article of clothing if you lose a hand? I will have to find out. It depends on what cards I get in the deck. Because if I play the Joker that says you lose an article of clothing to get 20 multiplier, then hey, I might have to go with that Joker. All right, so no, there's not anything like that. All right, so this Joker says you get a plus 20 multiplier if played hand contains 3 or fewer cards. 3 or fewer cards. So this is where you have to start playing with synergies. So I just boosted up the straights. If I try to play a straight, I'll get higher points. However, this is saying I'll get 20 multiplier if I play a hand that contains 3 or fewer cards. That's so if I play a 3 of a kind or 2 of a kind, a high card as well. That I've seen that strategy where you just play 1 card, but you're just building up the highest high card levels and just constantly building on that. So it just depends on what cards you're dealt. So I think I'm going to start with that and see how it goes from here, because I can always sell these cards. I can get $2 back and apply it to something else maybe. But we're going to see. So I probably should have played that. So I could have got a couple planets. Shoot. Oh well. But this is where you can you can play a voucher, which will play cards can be purchased from the shop. So that means that this updates the shops the rest of the game to where I won't just get jokers and planets in tarot cards, but I'll also get regular cards I can purchase and add to my deck. Right now it's not set for that. The other thing, the Celestial pack this is the mega one. Probably if I had them, I probably didn't have the money for this anyways, but if I had the money for this one, I would have got this one, because this would allow me to get 2 planets, which again, as we saw, would allow me to up my chips and multipliers for certain things. And then this is a smaller Celestial pack, which will allow me to choose 1 of 3 planets. But hopefully we'll get to see that in a minute too. And this is a standard 52 card deck right now. I haven't bought anything special to go in there right yet. So, all right, let's see what we can do here. Now we got the big blind, which I need 450 chips to beat, or I can skip it, which would not cost me anything, but I won't be able to go to the store, but I would get whatever this says. In this case, it says choose 2 of up to 5 tarot cards to be used immediately, which would basically gives me a free mega arcane pack to choose 2 from. This means that I won't be able to go to the store, but I'll get to pick 2 tarot cards that could upgrade some of my cards in my deck, and then it takes me straight to the first ante, which is over here, which we can't see right now. But it's to the right of this big blind where it says Psychic, and I must play 5 cards. That's my first one. And I got to get 600 coins, or chips, to beat that one. And I also wouldn't get any money in this round if I just play it. So I'm trying to get some money, so I'm not going to skip this one. Let's try to build up some money. So, all right. I can get multipliers by playing a straight or playing 3 or less cards. So let's try this. I could do a pair, but let's go with this. I'm gonna get rid of these 2. Let's get rid of these and see if I can get something to make it 3 of a kind. I'll get multipliers for this. I could have played a full house, but I'll get multipliers for this. So I'm gonna play 3 cards or less, 3 of a kind, and I got a 20 multiplier. So you see that gave me right off the bat 1,380 chips, which beat the 450 in one hand. So that allows me to get some more money, $7 to cash out, add it to that, and now I can spend it in the shop. So that's something I should keep in mind too, is maybe instead of building up my straight, I can build up my 3 of a kinds or 2 of a kinds. So here's a Celestial pack that's $6, but let me take a look at the jokers. This one is each played card with club suit gives a 1.5 multiplier when scored. But the suit will change after it gives me that multiplier, so that doesn't stick. Could come in handy, but I can't build off of that. Oh, and Friendo asks, does the game only use one deck of cards per hand? Yes, it does. One deck of cards. You get 52 cards per round. And hopefully you don't play through those, because if you play through those, it doesn't shuffle, you lose. So you got to play your 52 cards. All right. Times 4 mult every 6 hands played. Every 6 hands played. No, I'm not going to get that, but I am going to get I need to get some celestial planets here. So let's buy, let me show you the planets here. All right, so we got a pack. We get to choose a planet that will help boost our scores. So if I'm trying to play towards this card, I want something that will play one less, or, you know, 3 or less, I should say. 3 cards or less. So don't want a full house one, don't want a 4 of a kind, don't want a straight flush. 2 pairs, still 4 cards. So we'll go with a single high card one that boosts that. Now again, I saw videos where they just kept building on that. There's actually, I think, a joker that says, or is it a joker? No, it's a voucher that says, if I pay for it, all celestial decks will have the planet that helps support the hands I play the most. So right now, if you look on the right side of this table, you can see there's numbers in there. Right now I got some 0s and 1s. That means I've played a full house once, a straight once, and a 3 of a kind once. So now if I start building up the high card, getting more than those other numbers, then whenever I open a celestial pack, that Pluto card will always be there. That's the card that will allow me to boost my 1 high card numbers. So again, synergies, strategies. All right, so I only have $2 left, so I'm going to move on from here and play another hand. And let's play the Psychic. So if you can see in the back in the left here, you can see the Psychic, then you see must play 5 cards. That means I have to have 5 cards in my hand all the time. So this is gonna affect this card. So I won't get a 20 multiplier if played hand contains 3 or fewer cards. I'm gonna have to have always 5. So that's not gonna come in handy for me. You're right, Pluto is no longer considered a planet, and actually I'm mad about that too. But they do call it the, what is it, dwarf planet? Dwarf, I think it is. So they don't call it, it's not a planet card, it's just, again, there's celestial packs, they're planets, but you get Pluto, and they do call, on it says dwarf, I think. So good old science. Anyways, going back to the list on the left, you got must play 5 cards. I have to beat the score of 600. Reward is lots of money. Score is, of course, shows me what I score, and then the blue is the multiplier, excuse me, the chips that I get or earn. Red is the multipliers I've learned. The minus button shows that I get the run info. That's what I was showing you here. Orange button or the plus button is the options. Then you see the hands. I have 4 hands I can play, 4 discards I can have. I've earned $2 so far, and right below the $2 you see on the left of that, right below, is Ante. That's when every time I get to an Ante boss, I get a notch there, and I'm trying to get to level 8. The highest I've gotten is 6. So I'm trying to find those synergies to get better at this. And there's some really good people out there, really good gamers out there who've already figured this out and beat it, and like a couple figured it out right away. And so, but I'm having fun playing the way I am to figure it out on my own. I did go to videos to figure out, get a little bit of help just to make sure I was understanding some things, which I'm glad I did, because I found out about the celestial cards. I didn't understand how those worked because the game doesn't really explain things very well. At least to me, it didn't. So it helped to be able to watch the video on that. And there's probably some other things that I can learn along the way, but I didn't want things given away too much. So, okay, back to this. All right, so the first run, again, I have to play 5 cards, so my joker's not going to work. So I am going to try to make the best hands possible, which is I have the straight multipliers that I increase, so maybe I could try to go for a high straight. So let's do that. I have to play 5 cards, so let's get 5, 9, 10. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of these. Hopefully this will pay off. So I got 7, 8, 9, 10, jack. So it's not very high, and it's not all the same suit, but it's 5 cards. I'll get a straight, which will give me good multipliers, as you can see here. Level 2, 50 points of chips, and 7 multiplier right off the bat. So let's play it. And there we go. I beat it in the first hand. Whew. All right. So that again gives me a good amount of money there. Helps with buying more stuff. Let's see what jokers we have here. So 3 plus 3 multiplier for each joker card. So if I fill it up, this will give me an automatic 15 multiplier right off the bat, which I usually pick up all the time. When blind is selected, create 2 common jokers. Let's see, I have enough to buy both of those, and this will help me quickly get my jokers. So that's a possibility, but then I wouldn't have enough for Celestials. So I'm going to go with this. That'll give me my multipliers. And I'm just making sure this is in. You can move these cards around, by the way, too. So if I move it over here, then this will go first. This is something else I learned along the way. You can move cards, and they will allow, because the cards play from left to right. So this is very helpful when you're talking about the jokers, because then you can make sure you get the right amount of chips in place before you get the multipliers. So, all right, so we got that. What's this voucher do? Rerolls cost $2 less. Okay, I'm not worried about that one. Let's go with choose one of up to 5 planets. So we're gonna go with another celestial. Neptune, that's a pair. That would be okay. 4 of a kind, straight flush. Venus is 3 of a kind. I like that one. Let's go with 3 of a kind. So we'll boost up that. And we'll try to build towards that there. All right, so we're out of money. Let's go play. All right, so I wonder if there's an other half of this card. That would be interesting. All right, so we got to beat 800 chips. If I skip, I can get shop has a polychrome joker and polychrome cards get 1.5 multiplier. I need money too, but I could get money. Let's skip it. So I'm gonna do this. I won't get money in this one. I won't be able to shop. I won't be able to go to the store. But the next time I do go to the store, I'll be able to get a polychrome joker. So I'm gonna skip the blind. So it's skipped. Gets me that much quicker over to the main ante. And then one less thing to worry about. But let's go with. Hey Nathan. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I'm like sucked into this game. I love it. All right, because I love poker, and I've been really digging roguelike games lately, especially like this. I've heard a lot of people say this is up there with Slay the Spire, so if you like Slay the Spire, this is good to possibly get into. Alright, so we got to beat 1,200 chips. Let's see what the skip is. Doubles your money, max of 40. Whew. And the boss is all heart cards are debuffed. Okay. I want to get to the store, so let's not skip the big blind. Alright, so we're trying to get 3 cards or less. We got the multiplier for that. If we get stuck in a pinch, we could do a straight and get some points. 7, 8, 9. Nope, we got a couple things, couple 2s, a couple 9s that we could get triple on. So let's get rid of these 4. Alright, so got 3 cards here. Let's turn these in. Not very many chips, but this will hopefully help with our synergies. Let's play. 3 of a kind. 20 multiplier, and we beat the blind. So that's good. Alright, eventually when we get more jokers, more synergies will help us boost those numbers. Like if we get high cards, play the high cards, and play 3 of a kind high cards, that could rack up pretty good, I think. But I heard straight is also pretty good, and that's what I've gotten as high as I could with, as well as having my synergies high up with straights. Okay, so let's go. We got $7. Hey, where's my joker? I was supposed to have a joker in here. That sucks. Alright, maybe something happened, I don't know. Enhances 1 select card into a steel card. Multiplier while this card stays in hand. Okay, so this is a tarot card. If I play it, I can buy it and use it to change a card, one of my regular 52 cards, into an enhances 1 selected card into a steel card, which will give it it gives my multipliers at times 1.5 if it's still in my hand and I didn't play it. So something to think about. I just got standard packs. I don't want that either. Let's do that. Oh, maybe I don't get that joker until I beat the blind. Maybe I missed that part. The ante. Alright, so the other thing I could do is if I had enough, I could also re-roll the cards up here, but I wouldn't have had enough money to buy anything anyway, so. Alright, let's move on to the next deck. Alright, all heart cards are debuffed, meaning I should not try to play any heart cards because they're not going to count. Nothing will work with those. Alright, so we got 10 and queen over here if I want to go for a high straight, or 4, 5, 6 here, so that would also be a straight there, but that would put me over the 3 card limit. Let's see, we can enhance the card later, so let's get rid of these. Hey Jesse, it says, how far have you gotten? I've gotten to the Ante 4 boss a few times. I've gotten as high as Ante 6, so I'm still trying to beat the first one by getting 8. So I'm hopefully during the stream I'll be able to do that. I've learned a few tricks that I was missing, that maybe you are too, or maybe we can help each other out, Jesse. One of the things I didn't know was about how to use the planets, the celestial packs. I had no clue where those things were going whenever I used them. I was like, okay, they're going and then they disappear, when they go to edit, but I didn't realize what they do is they upgrade your levels for each of these hands. So when you play this poker hand, for example, I upgraded the straight to level 2. So it went from level 1 chips and multiplier, chips is the blue, multiplier is red, to 50 and 7, level 2. And if I keep getting more planets that support the straight, I can then boost that level and gives me more chips and more multipliers. I did not know that, and that's pretty cool, and you can build synergies around those things. So right now I've kind of been trying to build around this Joker card right here where it says I can I get a plus 20 multiplier if I play a hand containing 3 or fewer cards. So that's why I'm trying to go for either, you know, a 3 of a kind or even a high card. So when I get those planets, hopefully maybe that's something you already knew, but that's something I didn't know about the planets. All right, so let me go to delete this. Can't use these cards, so what else am I gonna try to do? I don't want a flush because that needs 5 cards. Let's try to stay with the... Oops, okay, I almost pressed the wrong button there. I did press the wrong button, I wasn't done there. Okay. That was a waste of a discard, I could have got rid of more cards, but let's go. Let's figure it out. Alright, so... Can't use any hearts again, so let's go here. Get rid of these, so that's 3 cards off the bat. Oh my goodness. If I go for a straight, that might help, but if I try to go for multiple cards, that's 5 cards. Let's get rid of those. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's a Joker that allows you to do 4 card straights or flushes. You don't need 5 cards, which is pretty cool, but it doesn't help my 3 card Joker. All right, so right now I'm on the path to get a straight here. So let's get rid of you. And let's get rid of you. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, maybe I should keep that because if I can get a 3 or an 8, that might help. Just get rid of the 10. Let's see if I can. It's a small amount, so smaller odds of getting what I want. Discard. There's a 3. There we go. All right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So actually, let me go here and do 7 because that'll give me 7 chips instead of 2 chips. Okay, so again, I'm going for the straight, which I have at a level 2, which will give me a good amount of points. Not a huge amount, but hopefully the... Oh, you know what? I can do this. Let's go with making... Hold on, let's see. I'm going to do this. Use my tarot card. So I have to pick a card, and I'm going to go up to the tarot and use, which is the R button, to enhance one selected card to a steel card so that when I leave the jack in hand, it'll give me times 1.5 multiplier. So there. That's now a steel card. So now when I do these, it'll still be in hand. I'll get my Joker multipliers and the Jack multipliers. Let's play. Hopefully enough to beat one hand the Ante. Nope, not enough, but close. All right, let's see now. Got one more discard. Let's go with getting rid of, because I got 2 aces. Let's see if we can get rid of all of these. Oh, not another ace. Okay, so I'm gonna have to play a pair. I don't. This is not leveled up, but it's better than nothing. All right, and that got me over. So, all right, that got me to beat the ante. So I'm at 3 of 8, and got $7. 7 in gold. All right, there's my polychrome card that I was looking for, which will give me a +1 in discard, so that'll put me up in +5 on the discards, so that's great. And then I will also get a 1.5 multiplier added to all my cards, which is fantastic. So I want to do that. But I also have this where if I start playing cards that are diamond suits, it'll give me +4 multipliers when scored on all diamonds. Oh, that's so tempting. This will give me +4 multiplier on each diamond. This will give me a ×5 on all the multipliers in there. And plus a discard. Oh, and there's this too, the voucher. Permanently gain +1 hand per round, but that'll be here the next go around too, or for the next boss, so, or until I get to the next ante. So I don't have to buy that now. Okay, so I could get the Drunker Joker, or I can get this Greedy Joker and a Celestial pack. Ooh, decisions. It's kind of like I don't want to pass up this Joker. It resets. Once it goes away, it goes away. I'm gonna get this one. All right. Now we've got $2. Not enough to buy anything else, so we're gonna move on. What's the small blind? Add 1 voucher to the next shop. So instead of 1, it'll be 2. Not gonna do that though. All right, so we need 2,800 chips. Again, we're trying to go with 3 or less cards. So let's see what I can do here. 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's already a straight there. So let's get rid of these guys. 9, 10, queen, king. That's almost a straight too. And higher. Actually, so let me go this way then. Higher points for those. So let's discard that. We always want to try to go with the higher amount. So let's discard the low cards. We got a pair of kings. 8, 9, 10, queen, king. There's a straight. But I also have a pair. Still level 2 on all of those, so straight's a higher multiplier. So let's go with the straight. Plus we got 2 high cards here. They'll give us 10 points each, plus the 10. Let's go. For what? What did I miss? Why did I only get 412 for that? Did I miss a card? Oh, doggone it. What did I do? Did I not pick 5? Rewind the tape. Shoot. Was that only a high card? I don't know what just happened. All right. We got to go see what just happened there. Hopefully I didn't miss the recording. Me yelling about it. What did I do? Did I not pick 5 cards? Jack! I didn't... Nobody told me there was no jack there. I miscalculated. That wasn't a straight. That was just not me calculating right, or me counting right. Doggone it. Oh. So it just gave me high card points. That's not going to do anything. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 jack. Okay, so... that was disappointing. Alright, let's get rid of you guys. 3 of kind. Let's go. 3 of a kind. Now I wonder if it counts. No, I gotta play three or fewer cards. That's right. Okay. 3 of a kind gives me the level 2 points, so that works. That gave me 4,000. All right. Jeez Louise. All right. One of the other strategies I also learned was that if you can get the cards that give you money, you want to get those right away so you can build up your money right away. Like this one. This Joker is earned $4 at end of round. So there's that one. And then the other one is a polychrome. Another one. I don't have enough for it. Needs $9. Each played 10 or 4 gives 10 chips and 4 multiplier when scored. So can't get it anyways. Let's go with this one because I need to get some money. All right, and then this is how you just hold down the A button to hold the card, and I can move it around, and you can move it in whatever order you want. All right. I only have $1 left, but now that I got something that'll give me some money, that'll help. On to the next round. If I skip it after defeating the boss blind, gain 15 bucks. Let's do that. We'll go right to the right to the boss ante, the boss blind. The flints, base chips and multipliers are halved. All right, so that means this is worth 5. Multipliers are worth halved as well. So gotta get as much as I can out of these. So let's see, still level 2 for the straight. Got 10 and ace. These are still play 3 cards or less, right? I also got a bigger multiplier because I had another Joker, so that helps. Actually, this probably should be here, I think. All right. I could go for a 3 of a kind, but these cards are low, so I'm going to discard these 5 cards. Discard. Okay. Okay, we got 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen. So that will give me 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen. That'll give me a straight. Half the point, so it's 25, right? I think that's the first thing that happens. Let's see. Yep, down to 25, but then I add my own chips. So that brings it up a little bit. Multipliers were halved though, so that doesn't help. Alright, so we got 3 cards here, but that would only be 1.5 each. Oof. Is that worth it? What the heck? Let's find out. Play the hand. Got half. That helped get closer there. I got 3 aces. That's 11 points each. So 5, 10, 15 points there. That'll help. Oh wait, no, it's only halves at once. So, but it'll have the multipliers. Okay. Let's play that hand. 3 aces. That should put me over. Yes. Sweet. Some of those boss rules can get hairy, and that's where I end up losing. All right. There we go. I got some money now. Got some money now to work with. All right. I missed out on that other voucher thing, but oh well. This I don't like this voucher because basically what it does is it takes away an ante, it takes away your one of your hands, but allows you to go back to that level that I just played. So it allows you to replay that in order to build up more money again and try to go for the boss and just be better prepared going forward. I guess that's the positive side of it. I don't know. I don't like it. All right, so I'm gonna be buying these, but I gotta check out the jokers. Crazy Joker, plus 12 multiplier if played hand contains a straight. So this is where I can start building towards the straight synergy there. Let's buy it. So if it's a straight, I get a plus 12 multiplier. Added to plus 12. Plus 12. This will get a plus 20. This will get a plus 3. So I got 15 plus 15, and then this will times it by 1.5. As long as I meet these things. Well, I guess not all of these will go together because I have to play three or less there. So it's going to be between these two. I can go for a straight and get that, or I can get 3 or fewer cards and get that, which is pretty good. It gives me options. We'll see how the rest of it goes. I may have to give, depending on how we progress, we may have to give up one of these. Sell it and put it towards something else. Okay, I don't want the flesh. I'm not building towards that. Let's buy this Jumbo Celestial. All right, what do we got here? Saturn is a straight, so I can boost up that level. We want to do that. So now I'm level 3, 70 and 10. See? Now we got a 3. That'll help a lot. 3 of a kinds are 5 though. Still, I was using that the most. All right, let's go here. All right, so we got 4 of a kind, a pair, and a high card. Let's go with let's see, if I'm always going for the high card, I'll always have, well, it doesn't matter with these cards because I don't have high card in here. So because there's a joker that will allow you to get points or multipliers for having high cards, I don't have those, so that's not going to matter. So I don't think I want to build up the single card one. I want to build up a pair in case I get stuck. So let's do that. All right, so pair is now up to level 2. And let's re-roll. See what we get. 80 chips if played, hand contains a flesh. That's not going to help us. And then the specific cards, I think I'm good there. I don't need to have those. All right. So it's kind of a waste. I didn't end up buying anything there, but we'll continue. On to the next level. All right, we got to get 6,000 chips. All right, so we can go for a straight or 3 of a kind. So we got 9, 10, jack. So we're already on our way there. So let's go here. Let's get rid of these. Discard. There we go. 10, jack, queen, king, ace. All higher cards, so higher points. Play hand, and hopefully we get some good points out of that. And we got it on the first hand. All right, good. See, that's where the face cards would give me more points, and multipliers for each one could come in handy too. So I got to keep an eye out for that. Maybe I'll have to get rid of one of my jokers if I want to focus on synergies here on a specific area. All right. What did I get? There's a foil one, which gives me plus 30 chips automatically. If first hand of round has only one card, add a permanent copy to deck and draw it to hand. So that would come in handy if I was playing 1 cards. First hand of round has 1 card, add a permanent copy. That's crazy. 15 multiplier when 0 discards remaining. Interesting. Alright, the Buffoon pack allows me to check out some jokers out of 2. And then I can look at tarot cards. Let's look at tarot cards. And I can use those immediately. Let's take a look at those. I'll get random cards here. Creates up to 2 random planet cards. Ooh. That would be nice. Enhances 2 selected cards to multi-cards. That'd be nice. Enhance 1 selected card into a lucky card. Let's see. Let's go with the planet cards. What did I get out of it? Full house. Let's use this to put up the pair another level to level 3. And then we got this one, the full house. So that'll put it up to level 2. We won't use it, but it doesn't hurt in case we get stuck. And it was already paid for. Alright, choose one of up to 2 jokers. Let's see what kind of jokers we get. Ooh, they're both... Nope, one's holographic. So I automatically get a plus 10 multiplier and play cards with even rank given plus 4 multiplier when scored. That's tempting. But I playing straights, so. Alright, when blind is selected, create 2 common jokers. I don't have room for that. Alright, we'll have to skip that. Alright, I'm not going to reroll, so. Do I want that one though? Because if I go towards getting a straight, player, what would I get rid of? That gives me more coins. That gives me the straight. This helps if I can only play 3 or less cards. Multiplier, and then I get a discard and 1.5. Oh, I'm not gonna get it. So let's keep playing. Alright. Now I gotta beat 9,000, or I can re-roll the boss blind. What's the boss blind? It says the boss blind is first hand is drawn face down. Oh my goodness. I don't like those, but let's play. Alright, so let's go with a straight again. Let's do that, get rid of those. Let's try just getting rid of these 3. 10, Jack, Queen, King. Alright. Because I might keep the aces in case I can play. Yeah, let's do this. I might be able to keep the aces and play a 3 of a kind. Straight is level 10. I need something that gives me more points on those face cards. Let's keep the 7s. Discard. Kept the 7s. Alright, let's get rid of these. Discard. Oh my gosh, come on. Let's see. Nope. Alright, so we have one more discard left, and I am just going to... Let's use it. What the heck? Nope, didn't give me anything, so we're just gonna have to play these. Give me the multipliers there at least. That put me over. Alright. Golden Joker. Got interest. Oh yeah, you get interest for the money that you get. Any money you still have, you get interest. $1 interest per 5. Hey LPD, how's it going? Yep, this is me playing. This is a roguelike game using poker cards, which I thought was pretty cool. If you like Slay the Spire, I'm told, then you'll probably like this. Again, from what I've been told. I haven't played enough Slay the Spire to be able to tell you. Alright, let's see. In case anybody's wondering where all those noises are in the background, that's my kitchen. I sit next to the kitchen. It's right over there. Alright, so here we are at the store. I'll get a drink of water here. It looks like Coke, but it's not. I just refilled my bottle with water and squirted some flavoring in there. Alright, let's see what we got here. Okay, play face cards, give +3 chips when scored. So this is the face card ones. So I want this, but I want to make sure I get it in the right place. So what am I going to replace? 12 multiplier. No, I don't want to take away multipliers. I'm going to have to get rid of the Golden Joker. I'll sell it. And let's buy this one and move you down here. So I get chips first and then multipliers after. Alright, and then I want this one. Oh, I should have played it right then and there. Alright, let's up that to level 3. Alright. And we got a Buffoon pack, which is the Joker pack. Do I want to buy that and possibly not get any other Jokers? Like, what would I want to get rid of? Probably get rid of this if I were to find something that would... Like, do I want to play 3 cards or straights? I don't know. Just, let's just play. I play 12,000. First hand is drawn face down. So this is the boss. Let's go. All right. So these are, I have this ranked. So this means the first cards are going to always be the lower cards. And I won't know what's there. Or maybe it doesn't rank it yet. So let me discard these first 5. Those are all low cards. These are all higher than 8. Let's do this. 2, 3. We'll keep 6, 7, 8. And discard. Alright, so now I can see all the cards. Let's get rid of these. We want to go for a higher set of cards. Discard. Jack, Queen, King, Ace. We just need a 10. Keep the other ace over there. Discard. 10. Oh, got 3 10s. Wow. They're not face cards, though. Still will be 3 of a kind. But... oh my gosh, I'm almost at a straight flush. And that's a different thing, though. I think straight flush, yeah, I've only got a level 1. Okay. Is it worth trying to discard? I got one more discard left, so let me just play this. 10, Jack, Queen, King, Ace. Get all my face cards in. Extra, extra, extra. Almost there. Almost had it. All right. There's also, I think, another one that gives me multipliers for each face card, which would come in handy. All right, so I have one more discard left. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see. We'll keep that. Discard these 4. And we got 2 pairs. That'll help with the 3 or less. So let me just do a pair of the 2 face cards. That should put me over the 12,000 anyways. Here we go, 18,730. All right, Ante level 5. We made it over the halfway point. Trying to get to boss level 8. Just all right, so let's see. Got our money. Still got a pretty good amount of money for that. I haven't seen this one before. 100 chips, minus 5 chips for every hand played. So I start off with 100, and when I play a hand, I get 5 less. That's interesting. First played face card gets ×2 multiplier when scored. What do we got here? Let's look at the Toro cards. Creates up to 2 random Toro cards. Enhances one selected card into a gold card, and gold cards get $3 if this card is held in the hand. And then this one doubles your money. Let's use that one. Let's double our money. We're rich now. All right, let's take a look at the standard pack. We haven't looked at that yet. We got some money. Let's get some. So this will allow me to get some cards to add to my deck. I've got 52, but I can add more. Plus but these are fancy cards. Like this one is the Queen of Diamonds. It has a gold seal on it, which means I get 10 chips and +3 multiplier. This will go good with my face cards multiplier. And plus I'll earn $3 when this card is played and scores. This is just a plain old king, and then this is a 6 of spades, but it's a wild card, so it means it can be any suit. And it has a blue seal on it, which is create a planet card if this card is held in hand at the end of a round, which could come in handy as well. I can only pick one card though. I'm gonna go with this one because I'm trying to use a lot of face cards. All right. This card cracks me up. It says it does nothing. It's a voucher that does nothing. I have 40 bucks. I want to see if it actually does nothing. Blank, redeemed. There we go. It's out of the way, I guess. It does actually nothing. That's funny. All right, so do I actually want to get this? First played face card gives, so the first face card that's played will be ×2 multiplier when scored. And that could come in handy in either situation, in straight or 3 or less cards. I don't have room. I need the card that allows me to add one more joker space. But there's a penalty for it too. I don't remember what that penalty is. Let's see. +3 multiplier for each joker card. So 15. So LPD asks, are there unlockables for future runs? No. You do unlock decks that give you different buffs. So right now I'm using the red deck, which allows me to get an extra discard. You see on the left there it says hands and discards. It gives me an extra discard. Because I'm only allowed to, you start off with 4 discards, and then or no, 3 discards, and then I got the red deck, which gives me the 4th one, and then I got this joker that gives me the 5th discard, so I can discard up to 5 times. So those are the only things that carry over in future runs. These jokers or anything else you purchase do not carry over once you start over from scratch in each play. So great question though, LPD, thanks. All right. So I'm trying to decide if I should get rid of one of these. This will do ×2 multiplier when scored. First played face card gives ×2 multiplier when scored. So that would be more than that one, but I would lose a discard. And I've been needing my discards for trying to find a straight. Because I've been planning to, I guess, play towards straights. Alright, well, I'm just gonna keep going, I guess. Played face cards give +3 chips when scored. +30, I mean. It's so hard to figure out the best strategy for this. +3 multiplier for each joker. So that'll give me +15. That gives me +20, +12. But this will give me multiplier too. You know what? I'm going to sell this one. And buy this one. So this is going to be times 2 on top of the times 1.5 of everything else. So let's see how that helps. Yeah, let's see how that goes. Alright, so let's play the next hand. I gotta get 11,000. Or I can skip it and it gives me $1 per unused discard this round. Right now I have 24. 24 because I have 5. I guess. I don't know. Let's go. I'm just going to play this one. Alright, we got 10, Jack, Queen, King. We need one more to complete that. So again, we're going to go for high, straight. Get rid of this Jack. Discard. 9, 10, Jack, Queen, King. Close enough. We got 8, 9, but we want to go the highest. We want all the face cards we can get. Play hand. Oh, so close. I did a lot there. I need some cards that will actually get better too as far as points go. Alright, so we got 2 pair there, 2 pair there. That should get me over there. So let's do the aces. Actually, you know what? Let's get rid of these. Jokers. Let's see. This will give me a multiplier, and there will be face cards. So 10, Jack, Queen, King, Ace. Actually, that'll be another straight. Let's go with that. Play hand. Oh, was that one? That was probably one that was supposed to be held in hand would give me that multiplier. Whoops. It pays to read everything on the card. Alright, I got lots of money for interest, so that helps. 2 remaining hands. Back to the shop. This one is gain 0.2 multiplier per enhanced card played. Removes card enhancement. Nope. 1 free reroll in the shop. Don't need that one. Arcane is 3 Toro cards. I need some planets. Let's see if there's something here that'll help with that. Creates a random Joker card. Don't need that one. Destroys up to 2 cards. 2 selected cards. Converts up to 3 selected cards to clubs. This would come in handy if I was using the Joker that gives me more multipliers per club card. So that's when you want to use that type of synergy with that. Destroys up to 2 selected cards. Gotta pick one. Creates a random Joker. I don't have room for that. Oh, come on. Let's see. Destroy up to 2 selected cards. I don't have to do 2. Let's go with the number 2. Who does number 2 work for? Destroyed. Alright, let's see what this one does. I can get convert up to 3 diamonds. Enhance 1 selected card to a stone card. I haven't used one of these yet. Plus, you get plus 50 chips, no rank or suit. Creates up to 2 random Toro cards. Let's do that one. Alright, let's see what those cards are. Enhances 2 selected cards to bonus cards. We'll hold on to that because that will come in handy later. And destroy up to 2 selected cards. We can probably destroy some lower cards again, like we did the number 2. So we'll hold on to that for the next hand. And here we go. On to the big blind. We can either do that or skip it. Shop has a foil Joker. I think I'm good on the Jokers for now. plus you get 30 chips. You know what? I'll skip this. I'll do that. All right, this one discards 2 random cards per hand played. I need 22,000. All right, let's see. We got a 3 of a kind, but it's not high enough to get good points on. I get plus 20 multiplier though for it. That $7 Joker is distinctly Batman series look. Yes, it did. This one here. Wait, which one did you say $7? Or the previous hand? Yeah, that was, I think I know which one you're talking about. It did look a lot like Joker. A Joker card. All right. Enhance 2 selected cards there. We can do destroy up to 2. Let's not worry about that right now. I could get plus. Oh my goodness, this is. I need 22,000 plus it's gonna get rid of 2 cards in my hand. So let's play this. Random cards. 2 there, got rid of those 2. All right, so that gave me 3,000. So I need to get rid of these 6, 7, 8, 9, and let's get rid of 4. Discard. All right, 10 Jack Queen. Still not good enough. Get rid of these. Discard. Okay, 10 Jack Queen. There's a straight. 10 Jack. Well, this card stays in hand. We're going to keep that, but it'll get rid of that one. Possibly. Let's see how the luck plays out on this one. 10 Jack Queen King Ace. Let's see if it gets rid of that one. Yay, I got to keep the Jack. So I'll get the plus the multiplier for that. Yes, that came in handy. Much closer to the beating that one. Okay. Still needs to be in hand for that one. 4, 5, 6, 7. Another straight. But it won't be as high if I can keep those going. I got 3 discards left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, unfortunately. 3 jacks. Could help because they're face cards as well. So that would be that. I get that. First, I get the face card bonus. I won't get that because it won't be in my hand anymore. Multiplier. Let's see, actually before I do that, let's get rid of these. Oh, this is so tough. No, I'm not gonna do that yet, because let's see, let's do these 3, play this hand, and see what kind of points we get. Yes. All right. We're up to ante 6. All right, so let's see, got a good amount of money there. All flushes and straights can be made with 4 cards. There we go. Oh man, that's a handy card. I won't need 5 cards, I just need 4, but so I won't need to have the ace. I could just have Jack, Queen, King, and the ace or the 10. But that means one less card for chips. So I guess it's not necessarily a good thing. Played cards for even rank. Nope, we already saw that one before. Celestial packs always contain the planet card for your most played hand. In this case, that would be straights. So we could keep moving that up. So let's buy this one. Pong by Atari Time. Hi, Time. Nice to meet you. My name is Time as well. Exactly that. That's why it threw me off. I saw you watching somebody else play on the channel. It might have been Jesse or Marty. You were watching them play a game, and I saw you pop up there. Or maybe it was during one of our podcasts. But anyways, I saw your name in one of our streams. And it threw me off because it had Tim A at the end of it. So, because I am Tim A as well. So I was like, wait a minute, where'd that come from? I'm not watching. I'm in it. All right, I picked this game up a couple days ago. I have a lot to learn, but I'm still having fun. Yeah, I've been talking about this for the past hour and a half now. But I did go watch other people who've been playing it because it's been out on PC for a while. I tried not to watch too much, though. I did watch like beginner tips. There's a lot of people who did like tips for beginners, which is great. Helped me understand certain aspects of the game that I didn't get from the game itself when I started playing. So I highly recommend those, or rewatching this from the beginning so that you can catch up on what I've talked about already. But I'll try to answer any questions you might have along the way, or especially while playing. Right now I'm at the Ante 6 of 8 and trying to win my first round, which is get to beat Ante 8, which I haven't done yet. This is the highest I've gotten before. And the trouble is finding that synergy that'll give you the most points. And hopefully I'm not too late in getting that, because you got to try to get those in time before you fight these blinds. And luckily I haven't run into the boss blind that has a wall blocker, which is it doubles the blinds. So the higher I go, the worse that blind boss is going to get. Because if it doubles the blind, it's going to be huge, and I need to have something that will give me a multiplier that will knock it out of the park. So hopefully I can get to that point, which is why I'm trying to get some of these celestials. This is my first celestial pack I had in a while, so it hasn't been a good run for getting those. And the planets, and I mentioned this earlier, but I'll mention again for you, Pong, is that the planets help boost your levels here on your poker hands. So all the poker hands start at level 1 and give you a base chips, which is the blue, and then gives you a base multiplier, which is the red. So if you play that hand, you get those amounts. But if you level them up, like I have here, you can see like the straight, I have a level 3. It's now at 70 chips and a 10 multiplier, which helps a lot. That's why I've been trying to play towards getting straights, which is why I want to try to get celestial planets like this one, the Saturn planet, that will level up my straight hand again from level 3 to level 4. All right. So I wish I could get more, but that's all I can get right now. And I'm not going to buy any of these jokers. Will I buy? I can get 2 cards here. Let's go with 2. Let's go with this. Let's see what I can get here that'll help. Face cards will always help, especially if it'll give me more chips and or multipliers. So red seal means it will re-trigger this card 1 time, which means it'll re-trigger for not just 30 chips, but 60 chips. Or I can go with purple seal, which creates a tarot card when discarded. which I won't be discarding these, so that won't come in handy. The multiplier card will give me 3 on 7s, but I don't play low cards, so it'll be this one and this one. All right, so that came in handy. And let's play the next hand. All right, Pong, you said, I just thought I would pop in for a minute, and we'll definitely watch from the beginning tomorrow. Thanks for popping in, Timmy. Timmy. Hope you understand that South Park reference, because I do. All right, here we go. Let's go for the run or doubles your money. Will that come in handy anymore? Skipping a blind wheel. What's at the end here? So if we go to the last boss here, the goad, all spade cards are debuffed. So thankfully I don't have to worry about that. They'll be a pain in my butt when trying to get cards, but there's no worry about that. Let's skip this one. We'll skip this one and get double our money. We're up to $32. What happens if I skip this one? Shop has an uncommon joker. I could skip this and just go straight up. But I need more celestials. Celestial planets. So let's play it. Hopefully I'll get a pack. Okay, let's see. 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't want to go for low cards, so we're gonna have to get rid of you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 cards. All right, discard. All low cards again. You suck. 7, 8, 9, 10. I know it's a straight, but I need the high cards. High cards. There we go. Now we got some high cards. 10, Jack, King, and Ace. We just need a Queen. Alright, so let's get rid of you. We'll keep the diamonds because that may come in handy later, and we'll get rid of you. I'm gonna hold on to the king just in case. Queen. 10, Jack, Queen, King, Ace. Alright. Not a diamond, but oh well. We don't need straight flush. We'll just go that. Alright, so we'll play this. Let's see if this helps. It's probably gonna be close. Not close, but I mean playing multiple hands, it'll be close. Okay, so we've got Jack, Queen, King, Ace again. We can get rid of these and one of the queens. If you want to, or if I keep that, let's hold on to it. Get rid of 3 cards. 10, Jack, Queen, King, Ace. I got 3 queens. That's 3 face cards. But we want to go straight because we bumped that up. That'll give me the most points. King, Ace. Play hand. Here we go. Face cards. And I got that again, as it stated. And we got over 30,000. Sweet. Alright. Cash out 11. Okay, we got a Mega Celestial Pack. Ooh, that's a new card. I never saw that before. Oh, that's the each played Ace 2, 3, 5, and 8 gives +8 multiplier when scored. Don't play the low cards, so can't use that one. 40 chips for each remaining discard. I discard a lot, so that won't come in handy. And so let's do that. So we got the straight. I get to pick 2 as well, so let's go with straight. And then probably a 3 of a kind if that's there. Be the next one. That's a level 3. Let's go. Yeah. Venus. 3 of a kind. There we go. Okay, let's see. Let's add some cards here. Hopefully that'll help. We can pick this. It's a bonus card. It'll add to that. And I don't use low cards. So let's add that to there. On to the next hand. All spade cards are debuffed. Alright, let's see if we can get past Ante 6. Thankfully, no spades were drawn, so I don't have to get rid of those. We've got a Jack, King, Ace, so we can get rid of... Let's get rid of these low cards while we're here. So 1, 2... Hangman destroys up to 2 selected cards. So we're going to use that. So we got rid of 2 low cards in our deck, which will help get us higher cards. And then we can get rid of these. Discard. Okay, so we got Ace and a Jack. We want to keep face cards. So let's get rid of you. Discard. There's our first spade. So again, debuffs means that I can't get any points for that whatsoever. We got a Jack, Queen, King, and Ace. I just needed 10. So we want to get rid of this, and this. I'm going to hold on to the Jack just in case. Alright, so this means I got 2 discards left. I'm going to play a 3 of a kind. I'll do the 3 of a kind because I'll get points for these while this card stays in hand. Is this one? No. 3 of a kind. Because I'll get buffs for that at least. Gotta get something. Alright, that helped at least. Alright, so we got that out of the way. Let's do this. We're gonna get rid of you, and you. Discard. Okay, the best I could do, because I want to keep the 3 queens, even though that one won't score anything, it still will count towards the 3 of a kind. So I'll get points for that at least. But if I do one discard, it still may take that, and it probably won't be enough. I'm gonna have to play it because I gotta try to maximize as much points as I can with what I got left. Alright. We'll play that. I can also play these 3 right now with it. So that way I'll get rid of those and I'll get 5 new cards. So that's one way to get new cards. Oh, that still wasn't enough. Wasn't enough. 7, 8, 9, Jack. And that won't count as a face card. But I'll count towards something. So last chance to get rid of some cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not enough for flesh either. So discard. 3 kings. And not the right order. Shoot. It'd be 3 kings, 3 of a kind, which I have level 4. Not enough for straight. I got level 2 full house. Still won't be as much as a 3 of a kind. This will give me some extra chips, I guess. Probably make up for that. I can get rid of cards. So 2 of these. So let's get rid of those. Oh no, but what if I... Ugh. I probably won't get enough for a straight. Let's get rid of the jack. So that's 5 cards. So potentially one more try. Oh, that's not going to be enough. Dang it. Oh man, that hurt so much. I got this far, couldn't beat the boss. Oh well. Alright. I have to play. 3 of a kind will only be, they're not face cards, so, but it's still 3 of a kind. Right? Oh man, this is tough. All right. Yeah, there's no miracle coming out of this one. Wait a minute, what's this card? Enhance 2 selected cards to bonus cards. Well, let's see. Maybe that. Let's see. I can use these 2. 2 of a kind, or a pair is at 44. That's at 99 for level 4 at 3 of a kind. So, okay. So, let's do the... Let's see what we can do. Enhance these 2 cards. Extra chips. That's still not going to be enough, but worth a try. 3 of a kind. They're not face cards. So close. Ah, game over. What a flop. Alright. So this is what happens at the end. If you don't make it, if you don't make the run, you get to try again, of course. You start over. But like I said, you can start with each one, but I'll show you what happens. So we go back to the main menu. I'm not going to start a new run right now. So you can see over to the right, some things unlocked. So you get to unlock things, some achievements. I unlocked several things already, so that's why there was only one. You get to see everything here in your collection. Before we go over that, you can go to options if you want. You don't have to play that way. You can go to settings and go to where is it? Game. Well, these are some of the options you can have. You can play discard positions, control rumble, screen shake, high contrast cards. So it changes the reds and blacks to different colors. But then you can go to that's card stats. Where is it? There was a option to unlock everything. Maybe at the beginning, I think when you start, you can unlock everything. So I've been playing towards achievements. You can have multiple profiles. So I'm doing that here. Oh, there it is, under profiles. So if you go here, it's unlock all. You don't have to do the unlock collection thing. You can just unlock everything and have access to it and be able to buy it. I'm playing the route of unlocking things, so just fun because I get to see what all these different things are that I unlock. And this is the highest I got to go was 6. I'm trying to get to 8 in the first round, but you can see it goes as high as level 16 with obscene numbers. And that's what I'm trying to figure out, is the best synergies. I can also take, like if I go back here, let me go to my album. So if you take a screenshot, you can also get the seed number. Like if you had a really good run, you want to try it again, you can get the seed number and plug that in to when you go play and try it again. So when you go to play, it'll ask right here, you can go to select seed run, and then you can enter it there. I haven't tried that yet. One of the other things too you can do is, again, this is that thing LPD you were asking about. You can't take anything you bought from previous runs with you, but when you unlock decks, it'll allow you to do different things. I've been trying to complete a deck here on the red deck here, so that allows you to have an extra discard every round. Or I can have blue deck, which will give me a plus hand every round. There's the yellow deck, which gives me starts with an extra $10. There's a green deck that at the end of each round I get +2 per remaining hand, plus $1 per remaining discard. Earn no interest, so no interest on the money that you normally can get if you have money collecting. Then there's a black deck, which is +1 Joker slot. So instead of having 5, I could have 6, but I get a negative hand amount every round. You start off with 4, so every round I play, I get a -1 hand per ante run, I think. So otherwise you wouldn't have any more hands to be able to play. And then you unlock other things, like when you win a run in the red deck, you get this one, and the blue deck, and blah, blah, blah. And that's what I've been trying to do, is get that red deck knocked out. Oops. I did play this one and the yellow one. I did play around with that. So there's some advantages and strategies to play style with that. So I've been playing more towards getting the straights. So I do a lot of discards. So I try to maximize as many discards as I can. So usually these type of things don't help. If I don't get that +1 discard, that sometimes has burdened me. So you get only 3 discards unless you have this plus. You get 4. All right, well that is it for this game. Oh, episode. Hey, Pokemon and Amico? You don't say. Yes, exactly. That's what I'm playing. The Amico version of Pokemon. I'm trying to collect them all. Oh, the challenges. There's challenges too that unlock as well when you win a run with at least 5 different decks to unlock challenge mode. So I have a lot of work to do. I gotta get 5. So I gotta figure out the synergies, gotta figure out the best combos, and go from there. And some people out there have been able to knock it out in like a couple tries, and they're already, no problem. So, but I'm having fun figuring it out. So hopefully you guys like checking it out with me and hanging out. This has been a long one, almost 2 hours. So, but if anybody missed anything, if you happen to catch this part at the end, I think there's some pretty good information through here, but I also advise doing what I did, which is going to Google, searching, beginner tips for Balatro, and I found some really good tips out there that people have done. But by all means, if you'd like to watch this one, I'd be honored that you watch it. For those who did watch it and hang out with me, and for those who come back and watch it, I'd be honored for you to do that. Leave a comment. Let me know if you're playing. Let me know any of your tips and tricks, some things you discovered. And I'll be talking about this for sure on the Nintendo Dads podcast, which goes out every Friday morning. So you can listen to me there, rant and rave about it. And until then, this is Tim with the Nintendo Dads, and I'll check you all later. Bye-bye. Kind of chill music.